Well, hello. This is another Seed and Spark video, and this one is a real challenge for me because I have to talk about everything everybody else has been doing since This Is Nowhere. What happens when you make a movie is you create these like really intense relationships, and sometimes you're friends with these people for the rest of your life, but it's a transient thing, and people go on and do other things. So I've got a list here. I'm kind of like Dan Rather. And I've got this whole thing of all the different projects that other people have done. And I'm sure I'm going to forget some, but I'm going to do my best here. So let's see how we're doing here. Gus Burney is going to be on Chicago Med and also was at the Kanye West fashion show walking. Lawton Dennis was in Jack Goes Home and was Gregory in a recent episode of Sleepy Hollow. Paulina Singer is Josie McCann on a 3-episode run on Gotham and is in Eli Roth's South of Hell. John David Casey wrote and performed 603, a one-man show. Bernadette Quigley was Lady Bird Johnson in a huge run all the way. Jonathan Tchaikovsky has something in the works, Hush Hush, and his film Open Roads premiered, which Heidi was at. Theodore Boukalos was done tons of films and is in Amy in a Cage he did with Crispin Glover coming out soon. Roy, Joy, Carol, Caroline, Sally, Nando, Tom, Brianna, Dan, and so many of our crew have gone on to work together on other films, including King Cobra, Spank, and Jack Goes Home. I co-directed and Tracy edited a documentary coming out on PBS this November. And Heidi is leading the charge for Seed and Spark campaign post-production on This Is Nowhere and is going to the American film market and watching the rough cut of the film with the editor in Los Angeles. All this to say, we had an amazingly talented cast and crew, and we are happy to have worked with them and introduced them to one another. And that's the way it is. If anybody remembers Walter Cronkite. I don't know. How'd I do?